Hello everyone, my name is Yasmin Gonzalez, and today I will be showing you how to use Classroom Screen. Classroom Screen is an online whiteboard that can be used in any grade level. When you arrive to the website, you will be asked to create a free account or you can choose a premium account. I will say my only issue with the free account is that you cannot save the screens. So while the free account might be better for their budget, premium might be better overall. But that is completely up to you. I still use the free account just for preference. So, once you create an account and log in, you will be taken to a blank whiteboard. This is what it's going to look like. If you don't like the background, let's start with that. Go ahead to the bottom left of the toolbar. Here you'll find the background button. Once you click the background button, you'll see that there are a variety of different backgrounds that you can pick some. Some do require you to have the premium subscription, but for the most part, a lot of them are free. For now, I'll leave the background that they have already picked for me. Next to the background button, you'll find a button that says Poll. This button allows you to create a different type of poll depending on what you want your students to do. This could be used for a do now or even an exit ticket. For example, if you want to know how students like today's lesson, you can click the smiley faces. If you look at the top, you'll see how to vote, and a link will be provided for students to type into their devices alongside a code. You can also switch it to a QR code. That way students can scan it with their phones if you allow phones in your classroom. Alright. Next is the randomizer. So, this might be a better tool to use when you need to cold call a student because no one wants to participate. I know oftentimes it's hard and we don't want to cold call, but sometimes using the randomizer gets students a little more excited because they're like, ooh, I hope that thing doesn't pick my name, or they start laughing when it picks one of their friends' names and then everyone wants to get picked. So, go ahead and click Open Settings. Here you can write a list out of the name of your students. Let's just put 2 names for now. Once you've done that, these 3 little dots will pop up and you're going to click the shuffle button. And there you go. This also tracks that this student's name has already been picked, so the randomizer will not choose that name again. You can also change the color of the box depending on you, whatever color you think goes best with your theme. If you want it transparent, blue, there's a variety of colors. Of course, if you want to add your own color theme, you have to have a premium. But anyways, there's still a lot you can do with the free version of Classroom Screen. Next, you can also add images, you can add text, you can add word symbols. For example, this is a great way to let students know what voice levels they should have: silence, whisper, ask a neighbor, or work together. I like this for my classroom because a lot of times students don't know if they can talk in their groups or not, and if you already have this on the board, then they can just look at the board. Another feature that I like about Classroom Screen is the timer. This allows you to place a virtual timer, a visual timer for students. This helps a lot of students to see how much time they have to do an assignment, or even if you want to do a countdown till class ends. I've noticed that a lot of students like having the countdown just because it helps them get ready and prepare for the end of class and make sure they're keeping up with their work and staying ahead. You can also add a clock. Most students don't know how to read a clock with just the numbers, So, what's great about the classroom screen clock is that it also tells you the time. This is a great thing to have for students because, again, not a lot of classrooms have clocks, or students just like to see the time up on the board instead of looking at it at their own computers. Which is fine, of course. That's what we're there for. We're here to help. You can also change the color of the clock. Pretty much all the features on here, you can change the color if you don't like it. For example, if you want to change the timetable color, everything has a different theme. Now, my favorite feature of Classroom Screen is definitely the group maker. As a first year teacher, I was struggling to make my seating chart because I don't know the students don't know me yet, but I do want to have a basis for the first day. Here you can type in your students' names, just make sure you space them out correctly. Then you'll go to settings. You can put how many group numbers you have. You can change the font size, and of course, you can change the color. Once you've selected all of that, you can go ahead and click Create Groups. And now the Classroom Screen has created the groups. This is a good thing for the first day of school because it lets you keep this up on the board. Then students can come in, see what group number they're at, and if you're like me, you'll have the group numbers on the table. That way it's easier for them to find their seats. There's a lot you can do with Classroom Screen. This is just a brief synopsis, but I definitely recommend it for your classroom. Thank you for watching.